Hey, beautiful people. Hola, mi gente. What's up? Que bola? Bitch is back. I'm here with the card of the day, Monday, February 3rd, 2025. I'm here with a focus of intention for the next 24 to 96 hours as directed by spirit, universe, or whatever higher power you call upon. My job is to not push a belief system onto you. My job is to teach you how to believe in yourself. You can connect where you want because that's really none of my mother effing business. With that being said, the Almighty Pineapple LLC is trademark, copyrighted, and registered with 3 different classifications with the United States Trademark and Patent Office. Any duplication of my content without my permission is subject to legal recourse as guided by my legal team. With that being said, this is not a reading. A reading is an intimate discussion between you and a spiritual advisor of your choice, hopefully led by your intuition. As I always say, your intuition is your superpower. Everyone's born with intuition and empathy. Not everyone listens to their intuition and empathy. As you can see, the state of the world. It's just full of crap. But anyway, there's nothing really going on this week. But if you saw my previous post, we do have some availability with the International Rebirth Retreat in Cartagena, Colombia. We have 3 beds left, so if you're interested, and effective tomorrow, February 4th, 2025, Love Thyself, the 3-month program where I work with you one-on-one for 12 weeks to enhance the most important relationship of your life, loving yourself, flaws and all. Love and Know Thyself, which is the 6-month program where the first 3 months is just like Love Thyself, enhancing that relationship. But the other 3 months is basically getting to know who you are, unplugging yourself from the matrix that you came out of. Ingrained behaviors, changing those behaviors, realizing who you really are. And then there's the Soulful Mastery Entrepreneur Program, which is a 12-month program. The first 3 and 6 months is Love Thyself and Love and Know Thyself. But the remaining 6 months is about your money, about your career. You don't have to be an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurship is cool, but that is also part of it. So that's all included. We talk about goals. We talk about mindset. We talk about spiritual assessments. We talk about how you integrate. We talk about ancestral connection. You also get past life regression, we get the root chakra, cord cutting, healing, past life regression, Akashic records. We do all the things, right? Alumni for Love Thyself. If you've done a Love Thyself from 2020 on, you are alumni. Any alumni at any time can jump in for Love Thyself Maintenance Package. Love Thyself Maintenance Package is not on the website. You have to actually invest. You have to send an email for that. You get to meet with me once a month at a highly discounted rate, a minimum commitment of 6 months, maximum commitment of 12 months. So what I charge to the public for an hour is not what you're going to be getting. So if you're interested in that, you want to stay in touch with me, that's 90% of my schedule. 90% of my schedule is the maintenance plan. I do have a lot of regulars. They meet with me. Sometimes they meet with me 1 month. Sometimes they don't meet with me. They skip a month. It can be either or, and that's okay too. You can do that too. You don't have to do 6 consecutive months. You can do every other month as well. So if you want to check in for every 2 months or once every 3 months, you can do something like that. But again, you have to send an email. We can sort that out. So for Love Thyself, Love and Know Thyself, and the Soulful Mastery Entrepreneur, I only have 3 availabilities, either early morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, or from late afternoon from 4 to 8-ish p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My schedule changes daily. I have different clients daily. I have clients for maintenance days, and I have minimal weekend availability. I do not work on any Sunday, so don't even bother. If it's a Saturday, I'm not always going to be available on a Saturday, so you're going to have to be flexible, either early morning or mid to late afternoon-ish evening. All my late evenings are already booked. I am booked all my late evenings through July. Because people take these programs, because these programs are not recorded. There's no modules. There's no groups. It's one-on-one work. I thrive in one-on-one. For y'all who do that group coaching, more power to you. I love y'all, but I can't do it. So let's get to the card of the day. The card of the day is coming from the Adinkra Ancestral Guidance card by Simone Brizzi Endo. These cards are no longer in rotation. Simone passed away a couple years ago, and I spoke with the family, and the family just decided to leave her legacy as it is. And I carry the Bessie Saka symbol with me, which means abundance. It was one of her coins that she created. I had her candles, I had her decks, and I love them, and they're no longer in rotation, so I hold this to heart. So what do we need for the card of the day? What do we need for the card of the day? Maferefung amigo, maferefung elegua, maferefung ayeshu, maferefung mi egbe, maferefung olodumare. Olodumare is the word for God, High Creator. So ooh, we got 2 cards that fell out. First card is called Aya, which means fern. And the second card is called Anansi Untuntang. So they're not in alphabetical order. And this means spider web. So the first card is Aya, which means fern, named after the fern, a hardy plant which is known to grow under difficult climatic conditions. If that doesn't call a kettle black these last months, it feels like it's been 4 months in 1 month, right? Or a whole year, right? So let's see. What does Aya say to us? So the philosophical significance for Aya is endurance and resourcefulness. So it says you were built for this. This situation is requiring you to dig deep and weather this storm. You will endure various adversities and outlast them all, just like your ancestors did. Additional meanings for this card: resilience wins. Your existence is because of the endurance of your ancestors, and remember who you are. So right now, if you've been feeling overwhelmed in every way, shape, or form, this is only a test. This is only temporary. I know you don't like it. I know none of us like it. But this is only temporary. To do what our ancestors did: pray, meditate. 1-2 combo. Box. Right? Boxing. Punch, jab. Punch, jab. Cover your face. Pray. Speak to your higher power, whatever that is, or your higher self. Meditate. Wait. You speak and then you wait. Do what our ancestors did. And then the card after that is Anansi Untundang, which means spider web, a symbol of wisdom, creativity, and the complexities of life. Anansi is a well-known character in West African folklore. He's described as the messenger of the supreme being. He also bears the title of chief prankster. And so what does Anansi Untundang say to us? All right, so it says philosophical significance: wisdom, creativity, complexities of life. These cards are just perfect for today. If you notice, I haven't done a card of the day in a while now. There's a reason for that. What a tangle web we weave. You've tied yourself in knots around the situation and lost sight of your purpose and end goal. Use creativity, imagination, and strategy with good judgment to release yourself from this situation. Additional meanings for this card: be strategic. Get the best out of the situation for you. Do not overcomplicate matters and look at things differently. So basically, the fern is saying you are stronger than what you think. Do what our ancestors did. We will win this with resilience. And the spider's web is telling you that there, even though it looks complex, even though there's chaos going on, what I always say, if y'all have done any of the community readings or the community rituals or spoken to me one-on-one, what I always tell y'all: chaos is a resorting of the elements. Sometimes chaos is needed to resort some things so we can get better outcomes later on. Because if not, people can, well, if you mess with me a little bit too long, people can, and there you go. So I'm going to say prayed up and meditated and talking to my ancestors, venerating my ancestors, talking to my supreme being. My creator comes first all day, every day. Speaking to my guardian angels, speaking to the archangels that walk with me, speaking to my spirit guides, speaking to my ancestors of elevated and light and progression, speaking to those deities that I've worked with. I've worked in paganism for many years. I'm initiated as a daughter of Hecate. I'm initiated in certain African traditional religions. All my ancestors have learned to get along. I've been doing this work since I was 14 years old, and I am 51, 37 years doing this work. And I've taken sabbaticals here and there to regroup because life be lifing and I got to do some things. But look, embrace your roots. Ancestors are saying, stay resilient, embrace your roots. You remember who you are. That's literally what Aya said. Remember who you are. And Anansi Untuntang is like complexities of life, like a spider's web. Guess what? You can figure this out. We can figure this out. We have to be humble and mindful and connect to our roots. Connect to what our ancestors did. And yes, we have a lot of problems going on, but these problems are temporary. The only thing that's permanent in the human existence is the human birth and the human death. Everything in between changes. Things change every day. And yes, there's going to be moments that things change and they may be chaos, but guess what? Chaos is a resorting of elements. So look at it from that perspective. Look at it, instead of your glass being empty, look at it as being half full. So I hope this helps, and I hope this puts some things in perspective, and I hope I made you feel better. If you're interested in any of my programs or any of my services, please, mention it in the comments or connect with me and through my email. The website is thealmightypineapple.com or readingsbyvdat.com. Thank you for being here. I love you, and have a great day.